We're gonna get this show on the road. Turn the game volume just a little bit more. All right. We're live. We're going. We're playing. Most violent video game ever made. We're- Good. People in this. All right. Let's get into this. I'm just gonna send it. This is considered one of the most violent games ever made. Actually. So let me just. I'm just gonna send a few more invites. We're just trying to float it around and advertise here. All right. It's gonna be a miracle if YouTube don't duck me for this. Oh, let's go out here. This game's like Eraserhead if it was even more fucked up. Oh man.
What? In the doghouse if you keep bugging me, 'cause I'm sick, and I'll tell Mom if you don't let me watch TV.
That's a weird-looking television. Come to think of it, this whole place looks totally retro.
What do you mean retro? All TVs look alike.
Sure, basically. But this is one old-fashioned clunker.
Old-fashioned? It's brand new.
Yeah, but look at the tube. Where's the remote control?
What's that?
Now that I think about it, I can't remember.
What was that you said?
Oh.
Retro rockets?
Oh boy.
No, retro. It means... Oh man, I know what I mean. That everything here is wrong. But I can't picture the difference.
Then shut up and quit bugging me. I'm watching my terrible show.
Oh.
Have you noticed that you're...
What else?
Well,
Have not. Quit it or I'm gonna tell...
Hey, look at that. Your mother let...
Sure. What made him... And besides... I'm glad you're catching on, Steve. You're not too bad.
Have you noticed that...
What?
Well,
Have...
Hey, look at...
Sure. What made... And
Have you noticed... Well, hey, look at...
Sure. What made... And Good.
I was seeing if I clicked on it, it was repeating when something happened, but I guess not. I don't know. Somewhere in time. What's up, Toby? I just checked chat. Hey, checking chat now. What's up, Toby? I'm gonna try to pay more attention to chat in the corner of my screen.
Well, hello there. How about some cookies? There's plenty of rejects in the trash.
Who are you?
That's a fine way to talk to your mother.
You're my mother?
That's right. Though sometimes I get treated like the hired help around here.
I don't remember you.
Of course you don't. Until you need your socks washed.
No, you don't understand. I can't remember where I am or even who I am.
Land's sake, stop your joshing, won't you? Honestly, Steve, I thought you'd grow up a little after graduation. I only hope that new job will plant your feet on the ground.
So that's my name. Steve.
Your name will be...
Listen, this may sound strange.
Well, you always...
Well, I
I'm
guess,
serious.
good
Sure,
question.
and next
Third
you'll be
one. How
telling
do
me
you
you
come
don't...
across stuff?
Hank, that kid over by the television?
Your little brother is homesick from school today, and I won't have you scaring.
Is he really?
Look at the show he's watching. Wouldn't you say he's sick? I'd make him stop, but oh, I'm so busy baking cookies for the Harvest PTA charity bake sale. It's on Friday, you know.
Oh my God!
I hope you're still planning on going.
I don't know. I
Honestly, skipping out of a charity affair.
I don't know, damn it. That's what I'm...
Don't you dare use that language around me. You're lucky your father didn't hear you. Or Stephanie, for that matter.
And just who is Stephanie?
Don't you dare toy with that sweet girl. If you start in on her with all this amnesia poop, she'll think her fiancé is having second thought.
Look, all this talk about weddings is nuts. I'm not marrying anybody till I figure out what's going on here.
First the heartbreak of psoriasis, and now this. 2 weeks before the wedding and you're backing out. Whatever will the neighbors think?
I can't marry someone I don't even know.
Fine, have it your way.
This is a
Leave me
classic.
out.
It's a 90s.
If you're going to break Stephanie's heart, you march right next door and do it yourself. And don't expect me to write you a note.
Alright.
Don't forget to put... I told you I'm busy. That's right, a job. Your father has everything set up at the meat plant. After your honeymoon with
It's more,
Stefan,
it's
you'll
like a
start
mix
butchering the
of
slaughterhouse
Twilight
just
Zone
like
and
any
like
other
some David Lynch movies. Like, I don't know if you've ever heard of Eraserhead. It's kind of like
Work at a
Eraserhead
slaughterhouse?
mixed with
My memory may be shaky, but I do know
Twilight
I don't
Zone.
want to spend my life as a butcher.
You'll get used to it, Steve.
Yeah, it does have a
Sooner or
Twilight
later.
Zone
Sounds
vibe.
like
The game came
Just a
out
fact.
in the
Harvest is-
90s, around the time Mortal Kombat came out, but it went
Don't
under the
forget to put the
radar because it
papers-
was considered too shocking and provocative for the time. And even by today's standards, it's like shocking, honestly.
Well, that didn't work.
Let's give the Paperboy his papers. Huh.
Hey, Steve, I'm Jimmy James. There now. See you later.
What happens if I give him... Oh, I gotta double click, use newspaper on inventory. He's gone. Okay. So we gotta go to the butcher house. Where's that at? Huh? That's the meat plant? Not the newspaper building. Not the cemetery, not the Johnston residence. You know. Not the municipal base. Not the lodge. The memorial. It might be the meat plant. This part always makes a red horrible building with a stench coming from within. So, oh no. Not the cat.
Steve, how's your father? He's been away from work for weeks, and when I call your house, your mother won't... I haven't seen him eat. This is a fine kettle of fish, I must say. Though I am glad to see you taking an interest in the business. Who are you? Oh, Steve, I didn't want to believe that amnesia hokum. Now you're saying you don't remember. You may come to realize that this business is not for everybody. Just ask your poor, ill dad. It takes dedication and a strong stomach.
Oh.
A lot of times, when I'm finished scrubbing up and digging the bits of intestine, I must confess I don't have much. But red meat is one of the principal food groups, and you've got to have it. So when you can do this all day and help yourself to a juicy red steak after, then by golly, you can call yourself a butcher. Of course, amnesia would certainly... What exactly is wrong? I don't know. Look, I'm not kidding about the amnesia. Well, you always were, so... I sure as hell don't feel like a kidder now. What exactly? I don't know. Don't be such a stranger. Can't talk now. Come to think of it. Does it matter? The end product is all the customer cares about. Only the juiciest. Once you take over the business, you'll realize the importance of maintaining quality while cutting. If we did. Your father's very particular about the profit, Steve. No freebies for anyone. But seeing how you're his son, if you'll bring written permission from your father. There are certain tricks of the trade, Steve. Once your dad gets better and you start working and you're cutting up, there's always cheaper, better ways to do things. If you're creative.
Huh.
What exactly? I don't know. Don't be such a...
dad did a lot. Let's go back to talk to my mother.
I told you I'm bit. That's right. Don't forget to put the paper.
Oh man. Dude. What a game, bro.
Only initiates may enter the hall.
Did you say something?
I did not speak, but my mind touched yours.
So,
Telepathy. But how?
telepathy.
Only those
Yeah,
who seek
Twilight Zone.
enlightenment want my attention. Do you hunger for true knowledge? You must first fill out an application. Members of the Order,
Such as?
they know what the trees whisper to the wind to make it howl. They know what the worm knows as it squirms in a rotting leg. When you find the path, truth will be revealed to you. When you possess the truth, you will know what you knew. And if anything remains forgotten, then it was never worth the knowing. Have you,
Not yet.
if you would whether you do or not matters little to
Post office, huh? The lodge.
Yes? I need some postmaster.
Sorry,
Come on, you must.
well, I do have the master, but you can't write on that, and I only make copies. Afraid not, son. You can't. I'm sorry, you'll just have to come back in a month, same as anyone else.
It's very.
That's what they all say. Don't mumble, son.
Murder.
Don't mumble, son.
Don't mumble, son. How can I get rid of this guy? Heal.
Don't mumble.
Okay.
Next time you
No.
put.
Huh. Yeah, it's like, oh, Toby, you're my #1 fan. Let's go. Let's go. It has you listed as my #1. Oi, oi, oi. Three clocks, 3 frickin' times. Come on, man. Packing peanut.
Hello, Steve.
Other than having no memory,
All right.
right.
You always were a kidder, Steve. I'm Mr. Johnson, remember? Glad you stopped by. Just got finished waxing the tuck. Edna Fitzpatrick is one of the snootiest women in town. I'll admit DNA's darn a tough business. But money isn't everything to a woman. Can money keep you warm at night? Can you wrap your thighs around it? Or rake bloody gashes in its back with your painted hollowed fingernails? Edna? Speaking of Stephanie,
I don't have.
that's okay. Personally, I'd prefer a pass to the honeymoon. You could use the back seat of my Tucker for the maiden voyage. It's plenty big. Believe you me. I'd drive you around. And I wouldn't look in the back seat. I guarantee it. Though if you'd like the... Heck of an automobile, isn't she?
The guy's fucking
Damn
gross.
shame I have to sit out here and watch over. Don't see why not. I'm mighty particular about my Tucker. I had the garage remodeled like a fortress, so I could lock her up at night.
I'm sure she's safe.
A few months back, someone broke into my house, trying to get into the garage. I had to gripe like hell before the sheriff agreed. Bye now.
It's not often that I get visit. I am Tetsuo Crumb. The ignorant of harvest called me the Wasp Woman. A pejorative, no doubt. Born of fear and a poverty of imagination.
Ominous.
don't understand.
Toby, you're listed as
The
number one
politics
fan.
of
You have
honey,
a number one in the crime
the
magazine.
Judeo-Christian rites of sacrifice and conventional taboos against unbridled pleasure are all responsible for the prejudice against wasps. The politics.
I don't see any particular.
Why must everything? The wasp is a joy to behold.
A wasp is a joy.
Beautiful. Isn't that enough to compensate? Well, the little dog. Another source of prejudice for the masses. And another reason to love them.
This
Bees are
game
like
is like a
animals.
merciful
They
fate
sting
of
only for a reason. For
being video
sacrifice.
games.
They
It's
have
like-
no conception of
There would have been
individual
starters of
sensation.
darker territories that
pleasure.
really pushed the boundary darker than anyone else at that time.
When a bee stings, it rips itself apart and dies for its audacity. This appeals to those raised worshipping a god that demands sacrifice and atonement. But the wasp is promiscuous. Yes, a great age.
library.
Stephen, I am Daniel Moynihan.
Most people ask me why I don't remember.
Well, you always were a kid. Your loss of memory is of no concern to me, true or
No
false.
concern.
Ironic, considering
Ah.
my recent...
What are you talking about?
My complaints... This bake sale is a joint effort of the Harvest PTA and the Order of the Harvest Moon. The proceeds will be used to set up a fund for transients. In other words, bums and...
Then the order is setting up
Not shelters. Graves. You see, as always, the Order of the Harvest...
neat.
Pardon me.
Why should I be interested?
Of all the spots in Harvest, the Lodge is the most prominent, literally and figuratively. It is the ambition of everyone here to join. And join you must to attain wisdom.
What kind
Yeah.
of wisdom?
If I knew I'd be a member.
I'm a fast reader, so if you see
I
me...
have the feeling you have what it takes to join the Order, Stephen. We all believe that. Whether or not you live up to your potential is up to you.
Yeah.
It seems that, God knows, by putting these people up at the Wayward Hotel, I do more than my fair share. So why must I pay for the coffins and bury... Yes, I prepare them. I use this astro glue to close my autopsy
Astro
incision
glue.
rather than sutures. It's much faster, more efficient. Of course, it only holds for a short while, but once they're in the ground, who cares if they split open? They will anyway. The pressure of the gases and the worms pressing outward, rupturing the cavity open. So why bother with fancy needlework?
A cold-blooded approach.
But what of my losses? Do you realize if it weren't for the efforts of the Order of the Harvest Moon, the bake sale and so forth, even with the Wayward Hotel, I'd be hard-pressed to stay in business. This bake...
Then
Not shelter.
Accidentally clicked on that.
I'd say...
Oh man, the Harvest Moon is just... Did not mean to do that. Boy, I'm terrible pointing quick glance. I'm not gonna lie, I always click on the wrong thing. Especially the older ones. You they click on the wrong thing. Sorry about my phone going off. Newspaper building. This is what I was looking for. How'd it burn down? So I just handed that kid a newspaper. Well, that ain't gonna do me much good. Okay, that's kind of... Huh.
Hey, are you the
Nope, I'm deputy.
No,
Well,
what is this
nopers. Sheriff Dwayne's not here. Anything. Help yourself. Speaking of which, you're real lucky to be marrying Stephanie. She don't look like a good woman. I just hope
People
she
keep
don't
showing
turn
up. The
out
video
like
actually likes
Mrs.
it. Just
Loomis. For mercy forbid, Mrs. Phelps. Good women can be awful hard on a man's needs, don't you know? Oh, gosh, I wish I had some of them girly pictures. But Mrs. Loomis won't let me keep them in the house. I still remember the time she caught me holding some of them pictures up with one hand. She took the broom to me. I howled like a hound dog, the broom going up and down, flashing straw and blood and straw, and I was crying so bad, and it was so hard I had to crawl under the porch naked with all the black winter spiders, and I got bit something fierce, little fangs digging into my bare behind all over. I ask you, is that any way to treat a man? And Mrs. Phelps and the sheriff don't make it no easier neither.
yeah.
Mrs. Phelps down at the general. But she won't sell me none on account of she knows my wife, Mrs. Loomis. That gum if that don't burn my britches. If and I even ask about him, she tells Mrs. Loomis and I get the broom. Enough to break a man's heart. Her burning my French postcards and me unable to replace them. A man's got needs, don't you know?
Gotta. A man got me. A man's got me. We're getting into the plot of the story.
Of course, I don't necessarily mean French postcards. That's just what we called them in my day. Any kind of girly picture book. The kind men like. Why, you sure ought to appreciate what a man's... Anytime.
I've had enough of talking about Weirdo, bro. Oh man, what a weirdo. They said she was at the general store, huh? General store, huh? Where's the general? Ah, there we go. This could be working. I know this.
Can I help you, dear?
Who are you?
This is Phelps General Store. So who would that make me? Maybe you need to go back to Gein Memorial.
I'm fuzzy on a lot of things.
Shaw.
I'm serious.
Oh, fun fact,
Well,
this will
they
make
say a
sense in
short
the
blow
story
to the
later
head
on.
is a good thing for amnesia.
I was gonna
Don't
say
know.
that,
Haven't seen him.
the
Care to
name,
buy anything today?
I think the reason they're naming serial killers is I'm pretty sure this game has some sort of simulation or something.
Just point to whatever.
supposed to do with.
Hello, Steve. Care to buy? Okay, dear. You check back if you come back.
I need 25 cents for the magazine. Huh. Big gift of an old guy, huh? 25 tips for the magazine. Well, where's if there's a professional, so I might have to go to a butcher shop and it work. It's a meat plant. Maybe.
Can't talk now. Don't read you, Steve.
Work.
Don't read you. Don't be such a stranger, Steve.
I need a note from my dad, but where? Maybe at my house. There's a note from my dad. Sorry, I'm fucking terrible at puzzles. I might have to look up a walkthrough, honestly. And I gave the kid a newspaper, but they... Huh. Let's go check my room. Maybe there's something in here. Huh. Not sure where to go next. Let's just...
Don't forget to put the...
Oh man, I'm freaking lost. So the newspaper place is burnt down. I need stamps for the meat wrap, so I gotta do the order of operations here. I don't know what I gotta do first. The abandoned house, the Johnston residence. I gotta look at the car.
Sorry, Steve. Bye now.
Can't talk to him anymore. His car doesn't need any damage. What? At the fire station. I haven't checked the fire station yet.
Please excuse the mess. They've done.
Huh.
Don't bother me, I'm sketching.
I don't convert.
Hello, Steve. Oh, cut it out, Spot. Oh, once he gets barking, a good piece of meat is the only way to shut... There you go, Spot. Oh, Steve. Bet you don't remember me. Heard about that short and the old wiring. Don't be silly. Everyone thinks that amnesia kick is a scream. Well, you always were a kidder, Steve. Besides, it's my job to keep abreast of developments in the community to better serve you, the public. I'm sure you'll be thrilled when you learn of the many civic improvements we have planned for your fire department.
Such as...
Well, don't tell any of the others, but I've secured a bolt of the most divine mauve material. I've hidden it because, well, if any of these Marys got a hold of it, it'd be gone in a jiffy. So I'd rather keep it hush-hush. I'm going to make new drapes for the firehouse, and if I have any left, cross your fingers, I'm going to make everyone matching mauve pillow cozies.
Like
Those are civic improvements.
Don't be such a party pooper, Steve. We're talking about art. Besides, we haven't had a fire in Harvest since the newspaper building burned down. Though I'll admit that the Wasp Woman's place is one big accident waiting to happen. Is it? A dreadful affair. You wouldn't think that a brick and... Oh, please. Dwayne was glad enough to see the thing go up. Now don't you go moving. Some people think all we do is sit around, fetching examples of manhood for our own amusement. Nothing could be... All the dried-out paper wasp nests clustered around our wooden house, why, it's a chem-log just waiting for the right faggot. Believe me, none of us wants to see another fiasco like the Sentinel fire. A dreadful affair. Art enriches the... Bye-bye.
Sorry, Steve.
There's that symbol again. Yeah, it didn't take long for this to become a surrealist painting. Oh wait, no, Edna's Diner. Somebody mentioned that earlier. Didn't take long for this to become a surreal. No, it's a really pretty trippy game. It's surrealism.
Oh, sure. And my name's Edna Fitzpatrick.
Then you believe...
Well, you always were.
I guess I've changed.
Now, Steve, faking amnesia won't... If you don't want to marry Stephanie, then don't. But don't play sick, for heaven's sake. I'd expect that from Karen, not an 18-year-old. You've met Karen. Other than the diner, she's all I have. There isn't a nicer girl in Harvest than Stephanie.
I don't remember that.
Honestly, you men are so childish. I don't know what it is about marriage that turns even the bravest man into a coward. I was going to marry Karen's father when he just up and ran out on... Mr. Johnson has a liking for me. I'd call it a crush, but that's too innocent a word. He's never gotten over being rejected by the lodge, and there's something unwholesome in the way he looks at me. The lodge is the repository of all.
Why?
The wheat ripens and waits not for the scythe. The farmer who waits too long, it were better that he use the harvest moon wanes and that you hunger.
Edna?
Steve.
You seem strange that...
I'm sorry. You've met Karen. Stop by any...
Hello there, Steve.
No, just here looking...
Oh, I forgot. You're playing your little...
Don't listen to Sheriff Twain.
Now don't be like that.
Then,
That's right. I'm the law. Stop on by any.
hi, what's your...
Here,
What do you do?
playing. My mom is work.
Not now.
Okay, bye. Bye.
Nothing really surreal in the diner, honestly. Honestly, probably the one of this place is pretty uneasy, but it's not the worst in town, honestly. Can I go out the back of it? No. So clicking on the back does not make a difference. Click on the back of the front.
Hey, sport. This is a yeah, McKnight. I own and operate this station.
I've lost my...
The hell it is. You always work.
Actually, I was just wanting to know more about...
Hey, WHAR is the only television station in Harvest. Since the old Sentinel went under, what with the newspaper building burning down and all, we're gold partners. I run the... Don't hurry back. Don't hurry.
Wonderful.
So don't go away. And what's your name, home?
Steve.
Would you like my... Here you go. Violence? What red-blooded American doesn't? Nothing like an exploding head to get the...
Even so, do you think society pays a heavy...
Of course they pay a heavy price. Just look at the net profits. They'll line up around the block to see a good slaughter. Now, excuse me, we're going back on the air.
Don't hurry. Don't hurry.
Oh, I just killed him. Oh shit. I'm saving because this is sure to bite me in the ass. Dude. And there's old game too. Let's be real. Take one employee.
Damn it. Oh, man.
Oh,
Can't
we're
talk
getting.
now, but happy trade.
Oh man. Yeah, it's kind of a social commentary, I think. It's a very social commentary. Like, I feel like it's the whole thing's kind of really big. So I go back to the general store, I got 25 cents, and I give the guy the porn magazine. Don't know if I can say that on YouTube.
Hello, Steve. Care to... Just point...
And... what was it? Inventory again? Let's give 25 cents to Mr.
Hello, Steve. Care to buy... Just point to what... Hello, Steve. Care to buy... Just...
How do I give coins to people in Harvester on Windows 10? Walkthrough and the Harvester with... Fucking inventory. So I had to look up a guide. I've had a lot of it.
Hello, care to buy... Just point to whatever you want. I'm a little hard of hearing.
And this control like brick and trap house.
Well, that didn't work.
Go to the drawing room, grab the quarter, and okay, I got the drawer in my room. So I had to look up a walkthrough, and actually, there's quite a few steps of bed. could have missed that. Thank God for freaking Judge on internet. Holy shit. I only did one. Let's say what it says, we just say can't help but feel this is yeah I can oh they still let me go to mine. I guess I can't go to the inventory yet, but I can go to the general store. How would I get the quarter?
Damn it. Okay. Well, that didn't work. Well, that didn't work. Okay. Well, that didn't work.
Oh. But I think I got an idea.
Oh, man. Well, that didn't work. Well, that didn't work. Okay.
Damn it.
Okay. Well, that didn't work.
A girly magazine? Why, Steve, I'm surprised at you. I'd expect that sort of thing from Deputy Loomis, but never from you.
Well, will you sell?
I certainly will, Steve. That kind of interest is healthy for a young fellow.
That feels like a social commentary. Like, on LGBT people's perception in, like, the 80s, honestly. I can't help but feel like that was a social commentary. A lot of it's just social commentary, I feel like, I'm not gonna lie, considering how violent the game is. Let me look at the next part of a guide. The barber shop. Okay. I don't even went here yet. About local alien sighting.
Hello there, young.
How come I never seen
Them alien. You know what? You passed it. Passed it around. Anytime.
Oh, man.
Howdy, Steve.
Yeah.
Pete,
What are you talking?
I really think we should talk. Pastorelli ought to look into some. Pastor. Nice to see.
Oh, I'm in jail. Well, game over.
What were you thinking? Attacking someone like that? With so many...
Somebody help me! What do you people want from me?
At least I got the theater.
Too late for that, boy. Ain't it, Sergeant?
I got
Is, Sheriff. Answers may only be found in the lodge, and you must be alive to seek them.
Well, see, I almost want to end the stream here because I'm fucking tired of looking at the walkthrough, but it's just, I don't want to end it here, but honestly, it's like, man, I just feel like I keep running into roadblocks, so everyone have a great night, man.